Anime100. My name is Alquan Brooks, Quan for short, and I'm going to talk to you guys today about why and how anime has changed my life and why it is my life and it will forever be my life. So, what made me a fan of anime? 2 words for you guys: Dragon Ball Z and Zatch Bell. So my family owns a martial arts school. We study the art of Taekwondo. And so growing up, I was always into Taekwondo, but I never really had that spark or that drive. But one fateful day, I was watching, didn't know what I was watching, but I saw these characters come on the screen and they were fighting and transforming into Super Saiyans and my mind was blown. I didn't know what I was watching. So I did, all the research and I just, kept watching it every Saturday and I found out that Dragon Ball Z was this thing called anime. And as I kept watching Dragon Ball Z, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about these awesome characters and I learned about this whole world that they made and that they built and the trials and tribulations that each character faced. It was perfect. It was what I needed. And at the time, I didn't know what was going on in my life, because what was going on, it was such a huge struggle, but shows like Dragon Ball Z and Zatch Bell, they just taught you so much and it just hooked me, and I was just hooked onto the whole anime medium. So, and that leads me to my next question. What does that mean to me? What does anime mean to me? So, well, for me, anime, it's a source of where I can just, release and be myself. If I have problems or any trials or tribulations that I'm facing, I can always turn to anime because anime is there. There's a whole plethora of different types of anime that I can turn to when I'm feeling down or when I need a question answered that someone can answer for me. With DBZ, it was more the line of, in this martial art, in Taekwondo, what if I'm feeling down or if I feel like that I can't beat someone? What do? I used to turn to Dragon Ball Z and I would see how they were fighting each other and just see like what they would do and how they would execute their techniques, and it was just perfect. Or growing up, I had different outlets, I had different romance animes for me coming to my terms of who I liked and stuff like that, and just slice of life animes that if I had questions that dealt with friends, like any type of issue, I would just turn to anime. So anime is a life, it's a source of, answers that I need. It's just a guidance. That's what anime means to me. So my next question, what anime do I want my kids to watch? And I tell my friends this all the time, and I know my friend Jean gets tired of me saying this, but I want all of my kids to watch the Miyazaki films first. I know Princess Mononoke is my favorite Miyazaki film. That's because Son is such a badass. I want my kids to take away not only just Son's character, but Miyazaki's whole Ghibli, just who he is in all of his, animation. Because Miyazaki is so creative. He takes these worlds and he just embeds them into you. He's so confident with himself and he's so artsy and studious. And I want my kids to know that in life, let your creativity flow. When you're watching, Princess Mononoke or Spirited Away or Howl's the Moving Castle, you see just the creativity flow and you just see Miyazaki creates this whole world, this immersive world, and I want my kids to know that let your creative juices flow. Don't be scared of anything. If you're creative like that, take something and roll with it, because you can be just as successful and just as artsy, creative as Hayao Miyazaki, one of the greatest. I love Miyazaki so much, and I want my kids to honestly be like that. Creativity is key in life, and I want my kids to really take and live with that. And so, my next question. What anime character has a huge impact on your life? And that's easy. That's my dad, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. So I have this joke, not even this joke, but I am the Prince of all Saiyans because Vegeta is my dad. And the reason he is my dad is because he is solely built on pride. Vegeta, besides all the L's he's been taking, all his fights, Vegeta comes back and he's his pride is what keeps him going. His pride is what has kept him on par with Goku. Vegeta, regardless of what, he's always come back. He's always pushed through trials and tribulations. Just like me in my life when I started, having issues. Vegeta has always bounced back from any adversity, and he's always come back to the same level as Goku. We're waiting on him to get Ultra Instinct now, but we're gonna talk about that a little later for another video. But no, my dad's pride is what saved me, because I have been, born and raised around the martial art world, and I have, got attached to the martial arts that is in DBZ and other anime. And his pride, honestly, is what built me, because without pride, who are you? What are you gonna live for if you don't have pride in yourself or what you love? So, my next question, what do you see, or where do I see anime in the future? Okay, so first, anime will always be my life. Anime will be my kids' life, and my grandkids, and my great-grandkids, and so on the lineage. But no, anime has been this medium where I could just come and be myself. If I need guidance or if I need answers, I turn to anime. If I need an escape from reality, anime has always been that beautiful distraction and an escape from reality. But anime in the future, anime has been growing now. We've been having a plethora amount of genres, great animators come, but I think that honestly, it would be great to get anime to be more gay. We need more gay anime, we need it. Yuri on Ice was the topping of the cake of 2016. Not only did it win Anime of the Year, but it transcended. Yuri, for me, because he was so timid and he went through so much anxiety, you get to just learn and just build and go on a quest with him of confidence and self-loving, and then you get that awesome relationship. Like, Yuri, his life is just so spectacular, and we need anime like that. We need more anime characters like that that just depicts real world scenarios, real world feelings, and turmoil that we all go through, and anime is going to transcend like that. I know it is. We all of us anime lovers, we have to come together as a community, and we have to educate people that anime is so much more than big bitty women and fan service. Like, anime has a whole plot and premise behind it, and it can help people. We have a, not a duty, but we should, as a loving community, we should do it. We should skyrocket. We should take anime for what it is, and we should build it into keep building into this amazing medium that it is. But that is my life, guys. I'm so excited, and I am thankful that you guys are watching this video, and I can't thank you enough. I'm Quan again. You guys are the best.